Ahoy! Red Band here, aka Tommy from Tommy's Puppet Lab and Puppets Guild. Be sure to check out those channels. And I am going to be building another structure here on Minecraft. So be sure to follow my channel by hitting that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And let's get started right away. Okay, and today I will be building a dojo, a Japanese-inspired dojo. And this is actually going to be located at the basement floor of my guild base. And I am right now going to be starting off with the floor, and I want to add a yin-yang symbol surrounded by bamboo. Yin-yang meaning balance between light and dark, which is something I really do believe in. And this symbol originated in China, so the white meaning yin, the white meaning yang and the black meaning yin. So think of black as nighttime and white as in daytime. We need both. If one dominated the other, there would be chaos. There would be chaos. But we need both in order to have a perfectly balanced world. Now this symbol did come to Japan eventually, but it was originated in China. The yin yang. Beautiful symbol. And very ancient. And then I'm going to be adding some sand around. Okay, I'm just covering that hole up in bamboo. And then this is going to be surrounded by sand. Inspired by Japanese gardens, which consists of sand and rock. And it's a very meditative form of a garden. It's basically just sand and rocks, and you're supposed to use your imagination. No distracting colors, just easy to look at, easy to meditate with. And the way I see it is freshly raked sand represents the waves, and the rocks represents the rocks in the ocean. Just perfectly still and very quiet. That's what the sand garden, the rock gardens mean to me anyway. I'm just building the bridge because I am going to be actually adding some water here. And the water is definitely going to be good for adding tridents in battle, especially with Riptide. And I will be adding a waterfall as well. And now I'm using mangrove logs for it, so we got some red woods in there. then I'm going to be actually adding some bamboo as well on the sides. So just to add a little feng shui. So it's just more of like an Asian inspired. So a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Chinese kind of combined together. But I just love the whole Asian atmosphere sort of thing. 'Cause it's just so pretty and very spiritual and it's quite unique. And I always appreciated that. So think of it as the lucky bamboo, which represents fortune, health, and prosperity. And what the feng shui is, let's say if you're running a business, as the bamboo grows, so does your business. I wanted to make a dojo. This is basically going to be a PvP arena if you want to fight other players just for the fun of it. I wanted this to be kind of a spiritual setting because the dojos are meant for spiritual and personal growth. So I wanted to create a nice place where you could reflect on yourself, a peaceful kind of setting. And in case you're wondering what all those green dots are flying around, that's from the spore blossoms on the second floor. But I kind of think it kind of adds to it, even though I think personally they should be petals, cherry blossom petals, but in this case, well, just have to use your imagination. It's quite nice and adds a very unusual and calming setting. The reason why it's going so fast, because this is all sped up, but it's just falling down very slowly. Now, definitely gotta have a waterfall in this one. Okay, and the bat just spawned. Okay, well, I did not have the heart to kill it. I just think, personally, I love bats a lot. So I just didn't want to, so you'll just have to, it's gonna be basically buzzing around like a fly, so just put up with it. Anyway, but the water is basically, in spiritual sense, it represents emotion and intuition. And the waterfall is going to represent the flow of life, the flow of time. Don't fight the current, just go with the current. If you fight the current, you will lose. But if you just go with the current, you can achieve all sorts of, you will find peace. It's just kind of like a spiritual, like a philosophy sort of thing there, but I do believe it. And if they actually said this in Doctor Strange, talking about the flow of the current. Don't fight the flow of time because you will lose. But if you go with the flow, then you will find inner peace. There's something along the lines of that, but that's definitely need to add the waterfall because it's definitely has a very meditative and peaceful quality. Now I'm adding some Japan flags on here with the Japan banner. Very easy to make in Minecraft. I might add China this flag as well. This dojo kind of shares both cultures, I say. But anyway, that's the kind of the idea there. And you can see Grovile just sitting on the spectator's ledge there. He is the sensei of this dojo. He is the guild sensei. As I said, this is at the basement floor of the guild. And if you talk to him, he says very wise things. And a couple of coffee metaphors because he loves coffee. And there you go. That's what it looks like. It looks real nice. You have the flags up. The waterfall is flowing. And I will be adding some more decor. Added some cherry trees and some acacia trees to represent bonsai. They kind of look like bonsai trees. And there it is, all finished. I'm going to show you with the shaders on. There is nothing more terrifying than going a whole morning without coffee. It's more important to stay awake and aware during meditation. Coffee helps. Be proud of every loss. It brings you closer to victory. It isn't just about your strength in battle. It's more about strength in your character. Greetings, Okayo-sama. This is a sacred temple, but not as sacred as your temple, meaning your body. Your opponent is not the enemy, but your coach. Learn from every battle. Very wise things he says. He's very wise, but he loves coffee a lot. He drinks a lot of coffee. This particular character, as I have tons of characters in this guild that go way back with me. They are Pokemon, yes, but these particular characters go way back with me. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that build, and be sure to check out my server, and be sure to subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed that. There's more to come, and I will see you all next time. And don't forget to support Tommy's Puppet Lab and Puppets Guild. Alright, see ya.